The Rap Box.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Cashman, California TV. This is the Rap Box. We only talk about rapping and fighting. That's it. Since we talk about rapping and fighting, obviously we talk about battle rap. Let's stop playing. And the biggest battle rap event coming up this year so far, due to Corona, NOME X. NOME X. NOMEX. NOMEX. Smrk. NOMEX. You know, whatever. Shout out to you, Smack. We're gonna get into some quick predictions. I know y'all like, I don't even know this guy. What if you know about battle rap? I know a little something, man. I ain't new to this. You know what I'm saying? I might be new to you. But I ain't new to this. I've been watching this for a while. I've been a fan for a minute, man. We'll get into that later. We also gonna talk about Fight Island. Stay tuned for that. That's big. That's big. But all right, starting at the bottom of the card with NOME X, we got Mike Police Peasy versus the Sensei, Tha Saga. I don't know how I want to call this because Mike P is one of my favorite underdogs in the game. Favorite. Like, Mike P is the one that I love when they count him out because it gives that chip that's just big enough for Mike to. And Mike comes with it. We ain't even got to talk about Mike's second verse, Danny. Is she a bark? I can't even go. I'm not even gonna go into that. Y'all know it. It's hard to go against Mike P. But the Saga. Oh my gosh, Saga's run has been immaculate. Like, he's done everything right. Even his small league battles, he's on fire. I feel like Mike P can come with the angle of Saga and, the storyline of Saga leaving NWX and then with the Horsemen and being the 4 Horsemen and now 5, and so it's still not enough, and they I can see him trying to layer that together. I just don't know if we care about that angle. You know what I mean? Like, that angle has been taken a lot. However, we didn't care about that angle with Danny, but he found a way to breathe life into it. Right? All right, so I'll make this quick. If I had to put my money on it. There you go, right there. Look, perfect timing. I'm going to have to go Saga. I'm going to go with Saga because though Mike P is phenomenal and one of my best, I will say that Saga's rounds have been a lot more dense. Like, Mike P's rounds are dense with material, like lyricism. But I feel like the passion and the meat behind Saga's rounds have just been unbeatable. You know what I mean? They just been another planet. You know what I'm saying? He's moved by God. You know what I mean? Only the spirit can move me like a poltergeist. Come on. So I'm gonna go with Saga on that. So Saga 2-1 in a crazy battle. This might be, and I know some other crazy battles on the card. This might be the battle of the night. You might get at least round of the night. And this is a card with loaded luck, so that's saying a lot to these two gentlemen. So we will be the winners on that. But I got Saga 2-1. Next we got John and Ill Will. I'll be honest, I don't care too much for this battle because there's no background, there's really no history, at least that I know of. And so you got the street lyricism and witty humor of Ill Will going up against the strategic angle, um, fluid puncher. I don't really call John a puncher, but he punches. Like John punches. He stood up to some of the best punchers. I mean, but anyway, for some reason he doesn't get that credit. So if I had to choose, I'll probably go with John. Just because every once in a while Will gives me a round and I'm just kind of like, what? You know? Like Will will like put two things that don't really go together. Like he'll be like, cold fries outside of a fraternity house. I got cold sticks for the union. Like, I got cold sticks to make you step, boy. Like, okay, fries, cold fries, the cold with the stick and metal. The gun is metal. Okay, with the fraternity and the step, boy. I come with the cold sticks to make you step, bro. All right, I'll take it, but so sometimes I might, he might lose me in a round. And John can definitely come with 3 clean rounds. So I'm going to go 2-1 John. Next battle, we got Geechi Gotti versus Aye-Verb. I am so sorry to tell y'all. This one's tough because it comes from home. Number one, I'm from St. Louis. However, I reside in California and I've been here the majority of my life. However, I'm going to keep it all the way real. I do not see what Geechi Gotti can do with Aye-Verb. Kill me. Kill me. I'm sorry. I do not see what Geechi Gotti can do with Aye-Verb when Aye-Verb is on. The Aye-Verb that battled DNA. I don't know how y'all got DNA beating the Island God in that battle. Like, clearly, y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. And that's cool, because that's why we have so many different styles and types and, you know what I mean, variations of battle rappers like that. That's what makes it dope. But I will tell y'all, from a pen perspective, there's no part of DNA's rhymes that beat out Aye-Verb. Now, don't get me wrong, DNA did well. Like, that was one of the best DNAs. Not the best DNA, but one of the best, but nah. So, Geechi Gotti is consistent, you know what I'm saying? Champion of the year twice in a row. That's dope. All love. He's the West. Like, come on. I gotta rock with you because you're from the West. But I gotta keep it so gangster, like I'm from the West. And if Verb come in there to kill, I don't think it's much. I think Gotti can have a crazy battle with him. Crazy. But I think the lyricism, the depth and layers of the writing style, the way Aye-Verb's verses seem to age, I know y'all gonna kill me, and I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say 3-0 Verb. Don't hit me. I don't mean that in no disrespectful way. I'm not even saying 3-0 clear. Y'all, some people always take like 3-0 like it's a body. I'm not saying that. I don't think Geechi Gotti can be bodied. We ain't gonna go into that. We gonna just say that was an exhibition match on a lower league. So we just gonna leave that alone. I don't see it. Verb is a killer. Verb is an assassin, and he's different. When he wants to be different. Now, don't get it twisted. If Verb slips, if we get K-Shine Verb, Gotti is gonna decimate that Verb. Daylyt is putting him away. But if we get Twerk Verb, sorry. I just don't see it. Anyway, that's my call. 3-0 Verb in a close battle. Close battle. Daylyt versus Tay Roc. Again, another West Coast rapper that I feel is going to fall. I'm capping. No way. Light has been out. Light has been illuminated. Y'all see what I did there? Light has been illuminated, and God said, let there be light. When Lazarus was in the... I hope y'all been doing your Bible study. Go back, talk to Sensei Saga. Talk to my man Street Hymns. They do Bible study. When he was talking to Lazarus, Lazarus was what? What they have to move? The stone, the rock. To reveal the body. What? Let the light, God is the light of the world. God shines the light down. The light, let God said, let there be light to move the rock for the body. I think this is gonna be nasty. I believe, and this is scary because when Disaster battled Rock, I was like, oh, Disaster's about to put him away. He's gonna give him that Iron Solomon disaster, that DNA disaster, that cannabis disaster. And it was like, we just got a disaster. Like a disaster. That was disappointing. I mean, Disaster wasn't terrible, but if you look at the best Rock and then look at the best Disaster, like we didn't get the best of both of them. I'd say we got a better Rock than we normally get we got from Disaster. But I'm gonna make a hard call on this one too. I'm going 3-0 Light. I think Light can punch with someone like Rock. He has the presence to compete with someone. I feel like everything that Rock does, Daylyt does it equally as well or better. When it's time to get into like deep, not just deep rhyme schemes as far as like layers and rhyme ability and all of that. I made up that word, don't steal it. But more like depth and like the meaning behind stuff and bringing new levels of thinking and a higher vibration to the writing form. I can't see it, so I'm gonna just call it like let me stop real quick. No disrespect to anybody, because all of y'all are top of the line. Y'all are top shelf. You know what I'm saying? This is like, you just gotta pick a winner. You know what I mean? If Hulk Hogan is fighting the Ultimate Warrior, you just gotta pick. Hulk Hogan and Macho Man, you just gotta pick. Sorry, it ain't knocking nobody. I just gotta pick. So Daylyt 3-0 edge in a great battle. Great battle. I can easily see Rock having one of the rounds of the night, like one of the sought out rounds of the night though. I just feel like whatever round that's gonna be, Lights will be better. That's just what I'm saying. Hate me if you want. I don't mean nothing. I don't mean nothing wrong. I don't mean nothing bad by this, man. This is battle rap. Don't be sensitive, man. Don't be sensitive. And last but not least, we got Tsunami Surf versus Loaded Lux. This is a battle of the ages. This is a few years in the making. I remember a few years back, like 4 years back, with longer than that. Surf arguing outside with Cortez and Shine and talking about, I think Shine was there, was saying like the dude y'all chasing, I already got him. Like I done passed y'all and lapped up. I've already got him. So that was when he was gonna get Mook. Y'all thought I was gonna mess it up. That's when he was gonna get Mook. So I'm pretty sure if you were gunning at Mook, you had to have loaded in your peripheral, because those are the island guys showed y'all that. So, if you've been writing, getting ready, being locked up, time away, focusing, in the hospital, you've been through a lot. And all this time, you've been gunning for the top. I know he got rounds for Mook. I know he got rounds for Lux. Got to. Well, of course he does now. The battle's in a few days. So he's well prepared. And he's the captain of the team, so to say, for the new squad. You know what I mean? He represents the new era. And of course, Lux represents the old era, if you will, the seasoned era, the God tier era. Surf versus Lux. Who y'all got? I done seen a little bit of everything. Who y'all got? Yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. This is. Come on, of course, I'm gonna give y'all my. Of course, don't just calm down. I got you. I'm capping, playing around. I am putting my money on Loaded Lux. Why? Because they just rapping. And as good as Surf is, he's not Lux good. Now, if NOME was going to be in front of a crowd of 1,500, 2,000, that could be different. That could be different in the building. And people say that the audience doesn't sway them when they watch it on camera, but it does. It does. If John said, "You want your chain back, Jack? Well, go get it." And everybody was like, "Boo. That's weak. You stupid. Kmart chains are fly." Whatever. Then no one would put that scene in so many Haymaker compilation videos. It just wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. You wouldn't care. But the fact that the crowd rocked with him, the crowd on stage, the crowd in the building, everybody lit up on fire. Yes, the crowd makes a difference. And I believe that when Surf says, I walk through Carolina so much, I got Tar Heels. It's like, that's a fire line. Busy didn't like it, but that's a fire line. But the crowd going crazy cemented it being fire. It is one of those lines that if it was the Boo RL, and they were just kind of like, boo, time, you could have passed it up. You could have been like, I thought it was kind of cool, and you'd have kind of moved on. So now what if that's not there? What if the audience isn't there? What if the presence and what it does with an audience isn't there? You got rapping versus rapping. Kind of what I was saying about Light and Rock. It's just rapping versus rapping. And I have not heard a Tsu Surf that could beat, honestly, in my opinion, even like a mid-level Lux. Just talking about rapping. I ain't talking about performance, stage presence, aura, delivery, none. I'm just talking about, delivery. I'm just talking about rapping. Let's just keep it there. When you look at these and you go back and think about my predictions, think about rapping, because that's what they all are going to be about. They're all going to come down to rapping. There's no crowd. So it's just rapping. Who raps better, Mike P or Saga? That's a close one. That's why I said it could be Battle of the Night, but I'm going to give it to Saga. It's a little more depth. John versus Ill Will. I would give that to John. Geechi Gotti versus Aye-Verb. Come on. Rapping. Aye-Verb. Daylyt versus Tay Roc. Huh? Just rapping? Does Roc have crazy... Does he have... Yes. But if you by yourself, if you like to see... I'm trying to buckle up. And there's nobody to make any sounds... still a fire line. It's just not the same line as it is now, as we know it as. You know what I mean? So, Tsunami Surf versus Loaded Lux. I'm going Loaded Lux 2-1. First and third. I'm going to say Surf will probably turn up when he hears what Lux has for him and sees like Lux is on one, and the energy sold separately. I'm gonna assume that that's gonna make him turn up, and he's gonna get crazy in the second, and then the third is gonna be like 4 days long for Lux, and you're gonna forget about everything Surf did. You're gonna be like, yeah, Lux got that. Like Red said, it was murder in the first. Nah, I think this will be murder in the third. It'll be 1-1 going into the third. So that's the best you can get. So that's it for me, man. This is the Rap Box. I'll be chatting back with y'all once when the battles commence. I'll tag in, and then we'll talk about them after and see how close I was and if y'all agree. Whatever y'all think, put it in the comment section. Don't get scared now. Put your choices down, because we will be putting you on the chopping block later. Cashman, California TV, man. I'm out.
The Rap Box.